Here is Kevin O'Connell answering the question of whether he would say that Sam Darnold, as of right now, is the number one quarterback in Minnesota.
Yeah, we haven't had we haven't had to put out a depth chart or anything like that, but yeah, I would say Sam, Sam would be the guy I would look to based upon the spring he's had and really where he's at in his career and his quarterback journey and what he's been able to do coming in and really hit the ground running and really kind of take advantage of a competitive situation. But at the same time, JJ's really improved. Nick Mullins has had a great spring, and Jaron has also improved. So I've told all four of those guys, look, depth charts are great, and it's great to understand where I'm at currently today, but that'll mean really nothing, about, the future. That'll be nothing about a week or two out. And most importantly, we played four of them last year, including one guy who was not in our building throughout the offseason or training camp, and relied on him to come in and win a game and then try to, play it out from there. So I have total understanding of we only control so much in this whole thing.
And look, I remember vividly when we talked about the 2022 draft class, the possibility of the Panthers taking Kenny Pickett. You made the point, when Pickett shows up and Sam Darnold's there, and the players see how Sam Darnold throws it and how Kenny Pickett throws it, they're going to be like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why is Kenny Pickett even here? And I'm not saying that same thing applies in Minnesota, right. But Darnold is a guy, started his career with the Jets, the place where great quarterbacks go to have their careers derailed before they even get started, whether it's him, Christian Hackenberg, Zach Wilson. They would have ruined Patrick Mahomes. I firmly believe they would have found a way to keep him from becoming Patrick Mahomes. So Darnold ends up in Carolina, which was a dysfunctional mess. You can't look at what he did there and come to any broad conclusions. And then in San Francisco, hey, your guy Kyle Shanahan loves Sam Darnold. And we almost saw him in the game week 9, week 8, around that time frame against the Bengals, because Purdy got banged up in the Monday night game against the Vikings, had a concussion. We never did see Darnold, with go out and win games for us, and
right.
Let's see what he can do.
Right.
So, they may have something with the 1-year, $10 million investment in Sam Darnold.
Yeah, well, this is like, we talk about Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams, right? It's like start, boom, no doubt about it. We don't need to think about it. Okay, we might go through some semantics and you got to earn it and blah, 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 but they're going to be the starters. Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins, right? Kirk Cousins is the guy. We know it, blah, blah, blah. The two that are in doubt, right, are the Vikings with JJ McCarthy and the Denver with Bo Nix. And on top of that, to what you're saying, Mike, right? I mean, Sam Darnold's is no slouch. I mean, there's a reason he was the number 3 pick in the draft, and really everybody thought he was going to be the number 1 pick in the draft. That was a surprise when they took Baker Mayfield. He throws the ball like a really good NFL quarterback. And then, of course, his athletic ability and his ability to move, and he understands offense, and he's smart and all that. So I'm not surprised by this one. I'm not surprised to hear that he's the starter as of right now. This is going to be one where, JJ's going to have to play well in training camp and do those type of things and really be impressive to oust Sam Darnold out of that spot. He is. Sam Darnold's played in the league a little bit. He understands it. He's going to understand some rules of offenses and defense a little bit better than JJ McCarthy, let alone have that physical talent, right? So, this is not going to be one where it's just going to be given like Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams, for lack of a better way to say it. This is going to be a little bit, no, you got to earn it and show everybody, because like what you're saying, Sam Darnold is good enough to where the team that they're going, hey, we're moving today. He's practicing well. Damn, 2-minute drill, bum, right? We can't just say, whoa, JJ's better than him right now and throw it in. That's a little tougher, and that's where he's going to have to earn it and show it on the field. And I think it's Bo Nix in Denver is in the same type of situation with Jarrett Stidham, who's got starting caliber quarterback traits as well, just like Sam Darnold.
At the end of the day, you have to convince the locker room that you're ready.
That's right.
The locker room doesn't think you're ready, and the coach goes with somebody else, goes with you, and you're not ready. That's a problem. The Russell Wilson over Matt Flynn in 2012. I remember somebody telling me a couple of years later, that was not courage by Pete Carroll. He was being smart because everybody knew Russell Wilson was better.
Yeah.
This wasn't, look what I found, let's roll the dice with Russell Wilson. Everybody in the organization knew that Wilson was the better option going into week 1. these things have a way of manifesting themselves organically. And it's up to JJ McCarthy at this point to show that he deserves it over Sam Darnold. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, it'll be Darnold when he gets to come back to MetLife Stadium and play against your New York Giants in those god-awful, ugly-ass uniforms they're going to wear Week 1.
How dare you?
Michigan rip-off
How
helmet
dare
and the
you?
Montreal Canadiens rip-off
Hey, from all of New York Giants fans, up yours, Florio, okay? I like those damn uniforms, and we had those helmets before Michigan. We already looked that up. We got them beat by a year. I'm actually really excited to see the Giants in those uniforms, oddly enough, and I'm very excited to see them whoop the crap out of your Minnesota Vikings. I can't wait for that.
I really hate that the first Sunday of the season when we're back together in the viewing room for the 18th
the G-Man.
I'm going to have to hear it. We need to have like a live stream of it because when it's you will not let it go. But at least this year, I won't have to hear. You like it a Kirk Cousins. I won't have to hear that.
No, you don't.
All right.
You've been spared.
Let's take a break. Yes, thank you. But you know what's going to happen? Every time he makes a big throw,
I know. Now
Falcons,
he's already yours
you're
now.
going to say
yeah,
it.
You're right. Yeah, you wanted a Kirk Cousins? He's throwing some good throws today. Hey.
Yeah. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.